first of all, before we get things started, I'm very sorry this took so long. I swear I was gonna do it earlier.
The Chihuahuas.
Please ignore whoever that is.
Whoever that is.
Please.
They're your little guys.
Please ignore everything.
Check out my channel instead of his.
Oh, come on, they're here because of Transformers.
I upload one time every 4 years.
Every 4 years, if a rare white Victorion is produced.
Yeah,
with a pink bow on her chin. Now, back to Victorion's right arm, literally Jumpstream. Now, first of all, this is a repaint and retool of, what's his name, Combined Wars Breakdown. Now, as you can see, well, you might notice one thing. Torso and usually the hips are not this low. They are usually like up here at least, where my finger is. Now, let's start out small. Let's zoom in, take a close look at the weapon. It's molded in this clear blue plastic, and honestly, I like it. What can I say? I like blue. The sword does go well, honestly, with Victorion, despite the colors being completely opposite. Well, in my opinion, at least. You can see it's nicely detailed. And there's also kind of like a texture right here. In all honesty, I'm not 100% sure what this is supposed to be. Like, how are you supposed to attack with this? Are you supposed to like hit with the blue parts? Or are you supposed to hit with the entire thing, or is this a shield? I guess it's a spiked shield. Or is some molding, some molded in detail on the back. I usually just put Jumpstream's arm like this, rotate a bit. There you go, shield. Though it could also go like this. Though that is the weirdest way of holding a shield that I've seen so far. And I'm a good 15.5 years old. So, yeah. Now, to look at Jumpstream, one thing that everybody will notice, the head sculpt looks a bit alien in my opinion, and also the one thing I mentioned, that everyone will notice this looks an awful lot like Windblade from Robots in Disguise, the IDW comics, and Titan's Return. Yeah, that's gonna be out soon, I think. At least where I live. The arms are very thin and feminine. They are hollow, though they appear, some of these figures, they have like molded in mechanical detail into the arms. Like Hot Rod has a freaking spring on his thighs. Now, this girl doesn't have that. Just molded in tiny details. Not much detail on the thighs. These lower legs, they are gigantic. If they were not hollow, it would look like she could step on Fortress and actually hurt him. But they're hollow. She does have a rather feminine shape, honestly. And yeah, that just this is where it was made, and no copyrighted this. There's really not much to say about detail. Articulation, ball joint out at the shoulders, ball joint at the elbows, a hinge also at the elbow, so it's kind of a double jointed elbow. Ball jointed thighs can go out that far, but that's with that bit transformed, and it can go about that far. Can go out. Well, she can do the ultimate splits. Yeah, Jumpstream has officially done the ultimate splits. Sure where I just left off, but storage space ran out on my phone. Sorry about that. Now, I think I was doing yeah, the joints. There is kind of like almost a splitting joint. As you can see, it can be either very tall, or the size can be decreased by moving the hip joints up a bit, so she looks a bit more normal. She is still just breakdown, found inversion, and green with red, and wind blade's face, and some sort of spiky shield. Yeah, not much detail that can be said. Paint taps, which is likely something I didn't mention much in my rust test review. Everything's good. All the paint taps seem to be in order. Some parts won't go very well on camera. Yeah, this is Cybertronian, who knows what. I know it can be translated, just don't ask me how, because I don't know. Paint taps. Not a single mistake that I've noticed. Except maybe that. But that's just a molding defect. I mean, can you really say that that's a mistake? Serial number of the piece, I think. Same there. This is engraved there, so I can't take it off. Yeah, and this time, these pieces are molded in green. They're just painted over with red. These are also molded in red, though different reds. Don't know how you can mess that up. How to mess that up? Now, let's see. Now, for transformation. What you want to do, this is a very important step you should never forget. what is the chest plate will not fold up all the way if you do not do this step. So please pay close attention. We'll rotate the head. Yeah, I know, it's very simple. Some of you will even ignore it for all I know. Next, you bring this down. See, there's a little piece. You just have to pull the arm, like you just do this, and just press it like that. Then you fold up the arms. Well, these red pieces, which are also molded in the wrong red, don't know how. Once they are moved, they will unlock this, which will allow rust dust, well, to just move her head inside of the front of the car. You just bend it right there. I was like this. You bend it like this. Then you just bring the hood, the car down, and you peg this part in. There's a little tab right there. Look, she's peeking through. She is looking at me. She is looking at you. That a hole will tab into this tab, which you can use as a little lever to get this out if you're having trouble. You're welcome. As that Maui song said, you're welcome. From Moana. I'm not sponsored, unfortunately. Please not take me down. You collapse the thigh into the leg like this by unpegging it from right there. You unpeg. The third time the video is cut off due to low storage space. So saying, you just collapse the leg onto itself. Now there is a little tab. You can see it right there. Just try to get that right there. It's a little tab hole. Just tap the leg and I recommend doing it like this. There is a little tab right there that connects them. The spoiler does connect. Lower the feet. Finally, lower that. Now, if you really want to accessorize this little girl, well,
I'm gonna cry.
Shut up! Yeah, video. If you want to accessorize her, just acts like an umbrella. Look. The driver won't get sunlight in his eyes. She rolls. The alternate mode or vehicle mode, whatever you want to call it, I don't care, honestly, is a very square, Lamborghini-ish kind of car. I mean, you can still see quite obviously. Here's the arms. You could barely tell this was the chest plate, since the chest plate is up here. And it's kind of hard to see. Oh, so that's why I had the GRD grill abs. Just like Optimus. Now there is a tab right inside there. I know you can see it. I'm looking at the camera. So don't you dare put in the comments you don't see it. Now, so you can see this is split. So if you tab it in all the way, yeah, you kinda can't do it like that. It'll kind of lock it into place. So that's good. So this is, in my opinion, the best car mode I have in all of Combine Wars. And honestly, I just have 2. So that's not really saying much. If you're gonna ask me if I recommend this figure or not, well, I must say, if you wanna get this figure but not Victorion, go for Breakdown, one of these Stunticons. That way you can build Menasor or something, I don't know. It's Victorion is a Scramble City Combiner. And you can see that there is a big gaping hole right here. Yeah, any Combiner Wars figure will fit in there. So, please like and subscribe if you did. I doubt you did, but just do it anyways. Please, I need the money, okay? I also you don't have like a blank screen. What else do I have to say? I think that's about it. So, I'll see you in part 3 of 6. Yeah, this is officially gonna be 6 reviews. But you might be saying, there's only 7 characters. Well, that's because I'm doing the twins in 1 review. Next up is Dust Up. And I'm going for the twins. Well, see you next episode.